Pierogi Joe here, and it's time for another old school Polish recipe. We got water in the pot. That must mean we're going to boil something. And what gets boiled? Some kind of pierogi or dumpling. That's what we're going to make today. We're going to make Leniwe pierogi. Lazy pierogi. How about that? When you don't really want to make the, you don't want to cut the, make the dough and spread it out and cut the circles and do the pinching. This is a lot like the kopitka potato dumpling recipe. But honestly, there's only maybe 3.5 ingredients if you count the pinch of salt. And this is how it goes. This is really, really easy. You can do this on the catch, on the fly. So we have 1 pound of the farmer's cheese. Remember, must crumble. If you get a hard farmer's cheese, can't crumble it up, put a little cream in it, and then you can mix it up and get that. Remember that, see that crumbliness. So we have 1 pound of crumbled farmer's cheese, 3 eggs. It's good to use local farmed or local free range eggs from your neighbors. And there's 1 to 1.5 cups of flour. I use the tortorva, the cake flour, the baker's flour, and a pinch of salt. So it's actually 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and kind of 4. 3 and 1/2 ingredients. So this is that easy, and this is what we're going to do. And here is your ingredient list. All right, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to have our white cheese, and we add our 3 eggs. Very simple, 3 eggs. It is, like I said, Leniwe pierogi, lazy pierogi. You're too lazy to make the real ones. And our pinch of salt. How about that? Pinch of salt. All right, we're going to mix it. Oh, sorry. Darn video camera. All right, we're going to mix it up. Yeah, my mix is a little broken, so we're just going to mix it up. Just get that egg incorporated into that cheese mixture. There it is. Next, we're going to add about, like I said, it's cup to a cup and a half of flour. Okay, and let me mix it by hand until it gets nice and thick and doughy so that we can roll it out. If you need to add more flour, go ahead. Add more flour. We want to make it a consistency. So far, it's looking like we're going to have to add a little more flour because it's a little bit too wet. So we'll add some more flour. No, I did have to add quite a bit more flour to it. But again, it depends how wet your cheese is, and maybe if the eggs are bigger or not. But you see, it's more of a dough ball so that we are able to roll it out onto a pan and cut them up into little pierogis. All right, we have our dough that is very malleable and workable. And then next we're going to dust our work surface, whether it be like a cutting board or something like that. So here you go. Do that. And then we're going to start rolling these out. Remember, just like the kopitka, the potato dumplings. See, roll them out, roll them towards you. See, probably. I think I'm gonna switch to a more solid rolling board so that I can keep it down. I'm gonna do that actually. So you know what? Lesson learned: do not use a disposable or a flexible pan like that. Let me give it a harder board. Ha! So a couple steps over, and got the. See, I can use that same dust there. Again, here we go. See, then we roll it out. This isn't going anywhere. Remember, roll to the outside. Roll to the outside. See, we have 1 rope there, and we have we're gonna do about maybe 6 or 8 more ropes with that. So. Lots of Leniwe pierogi here today. All right, there you go. We're going to roll these out, and we'll show you what to do next. Rolling out more. From the middle to the outside. In this case, they're about, I like to measure my thumbs about 2 inches, about 1 inch thick. Make it to about ropes of 1 inch thick. Okay, place them on the side. Grab your next chunkaroo. See, I'm gonna put a little more dust on there. Start rolling. Back and forth. From the middle to the outside. About 1 inch thick. All right. I did kind of exaggerate a little bit, and I thought we may have more, but basically we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rolls of the Pierogi Leniwe, and now we're going to use our trusty knife to cut them up into, this is the thing, you want to make some cool geometric shapes. You want to cut it at an angle, okay? At an angle. Okay? About the same size as the kopitka, which is also a video featured here on my channel. Potato dumplings. I'm gonna leave that one there. Okay. Oh, and actually, I guess I made score marks for the next set for when the knife kind of straddled over to the next. So we're gonna cut them just like that. Hi. All right, I'm gonna finish cutting those up and then watch the next step. All right, so what we have here is all of our Pierogi Leniwe all cut up, and we're gonna go to the water. Glasses? No glasses. I can't see with a darn up close. All right, the water is boiling, so I'm going to take our Leniwe pierogi, or dumplings, slide them into that water. Nice and flour, they slide in easily. Actually, I'm going to put them all in there at once. They're all going in. That batch you saw, all going in. And we will, as I usually do, I have my my little stir scooper here. And I like to gently just make sure they're not sticking on the bottom. Just get them moving a little bit. Keep them separated. And I will cook those until they float. They are starting to float a little bit. See? And what's really cool is you can see like the white cheese parts coming out. So that's like how it's a pierogi, is that those cheese parts come on out. So we're almost there. Let them float a little more. All right, they are all floating. So I'm going to take them out. See? Scoop them out. Drain them. To the tray. Put a little oil on that tray so they don't stick to it. There we go. Look how quick and easy that was. So if you ever need a quick side dish, a quick filler, a little dumpling action, you can make a Leniwe pierogi just like that. See? That's all of them. They're all out. There they are. Pierogi Leniwe. You notice that right there? Look at that right there. That's some of the greatest Polish beer in the world. That is Pierogi Leniwe. Lazy pierogi. Hey, if you like what you see here, please subscribe to this channel, and you'll see a lot more. Also, this is part of a trifecta, as I'm calling it, with the Leniwe pierogi, the sauce gryzbowy, which is a mushroom sauce, and then next will be the Kotley Mielony, ground meat cutlets. They're all going to be served together. Check it out. Give me your comments. What do you think? What do you see? What do you know different? Let me know. And one more thing. Smacznego.